And the starting lineup for Miami. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Mitchell in at the point. And for Minnesota, in at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Ball is out there with Sumu. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And tonight, Stan, we have a matchup featuring two teams with similar systems.
Yeah, look, neither of these teams is ever going to be in a rush. They're very patient offensively, and it's more about player movement and ball movement than it is about pace. Here we go.
So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Outside McDaniels. DeSumo outside, and here's Edwards outside. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Here's Edwards. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Mitchell. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Here's Ball. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Edwards has got 5.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
DeSumo with it. Working on Thompson. DeSumo, the pass to Ball. Puts up a 3. Up again. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Ball passes to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. There's Ball with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Ball surveys the floor. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. The swim move for 3. Rebound Miami. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Miami shooting their first free throw in this game.
Shooting for Miami, Klay Thompson at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Yeah?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Wiggins. Yet to see a basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wiggins. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just springing off the floor, Wiggins showing his athletic ability.
Now here's Dosunmu, tightly guarded. Can they get it? And that's good. Anthony Edwards for 3. Edwards got 8.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Wiggins finds Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Mitchell against Ball, and Edwards puts up a deep 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. 3-pointer, no good. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Pass to Ball. Now here's McDaniels. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Wiggins. Back to Ball. Fires for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
McDaniels a screen. There's Ball with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson outside. The 3 is up. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game is 3-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in 3s attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of 3s will open things up for him.
And the first one at the line is good. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Green's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Larson. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Shannon. Good work there as it goes.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
The Heat with the lead. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8 points now. Hardaway from outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. Edwards against Hardaway. Outside, Highland. Green, a screen. Highland misses. Heat leading by 5. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, he cranks it down right on Anthony Edwards. Goodness.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Shannon. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown from Miami.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Miami leading by 5. Down low. Here's Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Shannon. Here's Evans. No good from outside. Inside. Out to Portis. 4-3. They get the rebound. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. And now a 10-point Heat lead.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Shannon. Hits a 3-pointer. Shannon's got 7 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Antetokounmpo outside. And the jam
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Ball outside. Takes it inside. And Ball throws it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
For three, Hardaway. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Hardaway's gotten his second bucket of the game. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Hardaway against Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And finished off by Adebayo.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Highland. No made baskets yet. Here's Shannon. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Ball with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. With 1 on the clock. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And
the previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Miami Heat. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick-out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
We've got Green. Ball is out there with Bones Highland. And it's Shannon in at the power forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. From downtown, and again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Here's Larson. No points yet. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Larson. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Shannon.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
That gives him the lead. Ball's got 10 points.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
Here's Larson. Portis outside. Pass to Adebayo. Here's the 3. On target from range. He has 7.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And here's Green from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Larson. The shot's good. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Freeman. Back to Highland. Now ball. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And when it comes to rebounding, on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy.
And Minnesota with possession here. The Heat making their last shot. Outside for Green. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's ball. Miami making their last shot. Pass to Highland. Here's Freeman. Back to Highland. They need this. Rebound Miami. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you, Brian.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Timberwolves trail by 8. To the paint. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Highland. Miami making a switch here. Here's Larson, hounded by Ball. Ball with a steal. The finish! Ball taking it all the way.
Yeah, nice quick transition play from Ball. Getting out ahead of the defense and converting on the fast break.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Outside, Green. Ball outside. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And Ball with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Ball's got 15 points.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately. Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Timberwolves trail by 5. Ball outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Antetokounmpo with it. Green picks him up. He's still feeling it. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Pass to Green. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Edwards. And the jumper is on the mark. 14 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
13 feet out. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass the ball. And here's Edwards. And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent. And when you have it, things come together quickly.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And it's Dosunmu in for Green. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Larson. Second free throw, no good. Stan, Rudy Gobert, he can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, BA. And he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 10. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. McDaniels, a screen on Mitchell. Ball against Mitchell. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Portis comes in for Adebayo. And it's Thompson in for Hardaway. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
All right.
Shannon's checked in for LaMelo Ball.
Terrence Shannon.
Mitchell finds Wiggins. Out left to the wing. Steps back. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Picked by Gobert. Here's Shannon. Off target from three-point range. Heat leading by 4. Pass to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Off target with the 3. For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. And Shannon gets it to go.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Antetokounmpo outside. Outside for Mitchell. From the arc. And it's Dosunmu with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pass to Edwards. Launches it. The triple hits for Edwards.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Dosunmu. Outside Mitchell. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Mitchell misses. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Well, Miami shooting 56% for the second. Oh, big finish!
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Edwards. There's the three. Edwards can't get that one to fall. And for the Heat, they're shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Out of bounds, it'll be Timberwolves ball. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Highland's checked in. 1:27 left in the second. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Outside McDaniels. Drills it from deep. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
And then Portis with the dunk.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Highland, the pass to Edwards. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of this one. 6 to shoot. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Antetokounmpo outside. Out to Thompson. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Highland.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Edwards. Back to Highland. Picked by Gobert. Takes a three. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Over Highland. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The T-Wolves on top, up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Get ready for the big half-court shot. Drums. Get ready for the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
So it's Miami now. Setting the floor for Miami. Mitchell out there with Thompson. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Wiggins in at the 3.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, he's a pest everywhere.
Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Edwards got 22.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Up top, Wiggins. Guarded by Edwards. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Over McDaniels. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Ball left side. Dosunmu outside. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Sinks that one from the post. 21 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Wiggins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Adebayo sets a screen. McDaniels against Antetokounmpo. Outside Mitchell. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Ball passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Thompson. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. And he dunks it down.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Heat trail by 7. Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, B.A., one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best at something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
No surprise here. Thompson's talent as a shooter making him a constant scoring threat.
Back to ball. Fires the 3. Rebound Miami. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allen. Ooh, Adebayo, a monster jam.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. It's McDaniels on the wing. Ball passes to Edwards from deep. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Shannon's checked in for Minnesota. Miami trailing. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Adebayo just cooking inside.
When Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
Edwards looking it over. With the floater, and he lays it up and in. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Over McDaniels. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Adebayo's got 13.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
Here's Shannon. 15 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Ball against Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. For the lead, Antetokounmpo is doubled. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Ball outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards taking on all comers.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And the bucket is good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And the Heat making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And here's Edwards. 28 points for him. Sumu outside, pass the ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
Adebayo passes to Antetokounmpo. The 3, Hardaway. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Ball outside. Here's Shannon. 15 points in the game. Edwards, no good. Here's Wiggins. Whoa, Wiggins with feeling.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Edwards, the pass to Ball. Here's Shannon. The 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wiggins for 3. And Wiggins knocks down the 3.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Ball outside. Edwards for 3. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 5 assists in the game.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 21. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Edwards with it, hounded by Wiggins. It's Edwards on the wing. Give him 31 now. Just 4 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Back to Antetokounmpo for the tie. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Pass to Shannon. Now Edwards, hounded by Wiggins. Edwards, that's good.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor with shooting that jumper.
Miami has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. Now here's Hardaway. 12 points for him. Antetokounmpo up top. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, that's textbook pick and roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Here's Adebayo. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Over to the left wing. Ball finds McDaniels. Here's Shannon. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good. Edwards has got 39.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Pass to Wiggins. Fires from deep. Gets the three ball to go.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Minnesota with some changes. Lyles, he's checked in for McDaniels. Green comes in for DeSumo. And it's Highland in for LaMelo Ball. Miami also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Adebayo. Fontecchio comes in for Antetokounmpo. Larson comes in for Mitchell. .146 left in the third quarter of the game. Highland, the pass to Edwards. Now Green. Outside, Highland. Lyles a screen. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Wiggins. Miami trailing. It's Portis, high post. Wiggins with it. Highland covering. For the lead. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, offensively, Wiggins is putting together some great numbers. And so far, he's shown no intention of slowing down.
Highland, the pass to Edwards. 58 seconds left to play in the third quarter. It's good.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
From 15 feet away, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. Edwards has got 43 points.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true three-level scorer.
Portis finds Wiggins. Portis with a screen on Green. The drive by Wiggins, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher in tight. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Oh, look at Wiggins. Takes the hit and finishes strong.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
It's the
3 quarters behind us. We'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. LaMelo Ball is out there with Bones Highland. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's Green. And it's Shannon in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Ball. Pass to Shannon. Over Adebayo. Shannon's shot is off. And for the Heat, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Now Adebayo. Portis with it. Green picks him up. And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Highland with it. Pass to Shannon. From outside the arc. Rebound Miami. Portis has got rebound number 7 tonight. And a big finish by Adebayo.
Wow. Look at Adebayo there. Showing off a little bit, I think.
Outside, Green. Now here's Ball. Takes the 3. He can't hit that time. He's guarded by Highland. Outside Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Hardaway finds Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have yet to score here in the 4th. Back to Highland. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the basket by Miami. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the 3-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Ball. Outside Edwards. Fade away. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Larson. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Green.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Ball finds Edwards. To the inside. Green. Here's Berger, defended by Hardaway. And here's Green from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 11. Down low. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Berger. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Shannon. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Ball. Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to Hardaway for 3. Kept alive. Oh, Adebayo, forceful.
Well, the activity that Bam plays with is special. He's always looking to grab an offensive rebound.
Ball outside. Oh, drew with a foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And he's good on the first of three.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all three.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Green covering. Adebayo, a screen on Green. Outside Adebayo. The three. Knocks down the long J. Adebayo's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, clearly Adebayo's feeling very confident firing out there from the perimeter.
Here's Ball. Another miss by Minnesota. The Heat on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Larson. Adebayo against Gobert. Adebayo, no good.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Now here's Edwards.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Heat leading by 4. Antetokounmpo outside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Ball outside. Pass to Edwards. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards got 47 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Out to the wing. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. And the Heat lead by 5.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards has got 4 points now in the quarter.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Larson. Outside Hardaway. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Edwards. Hardaway, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Ball. Oh! Clear the way for Ball.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
Here's Larson. Adebayo, a screen on Ball. Pass to Hardaway. Misses the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Green, the pass to Ball. Inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Antetokounmpo outside. Giannis driving inside. And Giannis throws it down. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting...
Oh, Ball! Insane!
And a stunning move by Ball. He loves putting on a performance.
Miami has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Gobert against Adebayo. Pass to Hardaway. Antetokounmpo, right side. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Now here's Green. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And Minnesota with some changes. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Shannon. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Green. Now Edwards. Here's Gobert. Inside. Gobert puts it in.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Adebayo. Wiggins looking around. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. And Wiggins drops them both. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And here's Edwards. And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Heat trail by 3. Here's Wiggins. Thompson outside. Now Adebayo. Banks it home. Big shot.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Now Gobert. Ball fires. A 3-ball from LaMelo.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
Antetokounmpo against McDaniels. Outside Wiggins. He launches. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Edwards against Wiggins. Gobert. Oh, he jammed it.
Well, when you need a bucket, you can go to Gobert. A high percentage scorer doesn't waste his attempts.
McDaniels against Antetokounmpo. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo against good D.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Shannon's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Free throw, no good for Adebayo.
Yeah, Bam's a little undersized for his position, but he makes up for it with great effort, athleticism, and intensity.
Edwards against Wiggins. Outside ball. The take from Ball. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Pressure's on, but it seems like Ball is not feeling any of it.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Picked his pocket. Here's Shannon. Now Ball. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. It's a three-point game. Outside Thompson from deep. It's money from deep.
Cold-blooded. You can count on Thompson to keep an even temperature as the game heats up.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Wiggins against Edwards.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Oh,
Look out.
wow! Oh, my goodness! And he slams it down.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Edwards against Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ball. He lets it go. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Adebayo fires. It goes! Are you kidding me?
That's how you beat the clock.
Wow.
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Unreal. What a finish. Nothing better than a buzzer-beating 3 to win.
So it's the Heat taking the W at a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Bam Adebayo. Bam, your energy was felt tonight. How do you dig deep to give your team that boost?
Just sacrificing, just going out there, laying it on the line for my teammates, and just going out there and just, playing hard. That's what I do, and, it got contagious.
The hardest part is bringing that every game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.